And Trump just lost again. The first Supreme Court loss. Basically, there was 2 Supreme Court cases going on, and one of them had been ruled on. Basically, what happened is the USAID nonprofits sued, and in the lower courts, they won, and they needed to get the money. They said, here's the deadline, give us the money. They didn't make the deadline, so Trump kicked it up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said, listen, you owe these people this money. Give them this money. You say he owns the Supreme Court? They upheld what the lower court said. His Supreme Court. They upheld, well, right after State of the Union, right after he was saying off mic to one of the Supreme Courts, thank you for your support. Yeah, it ain't happening. You said that he owns the Supreme Court. He don't today. Supreme Court on business. Like I told you, they're going to back the judicial branch. There are 3 branches of government, as we know, and it's a decentralized government, and the judicial branch said not having it. Not having it. We won this one. What does that mean? That means that those people get that money that they deserve, $2 billion. Here's the other thing. That's going to kick off even more organizations and say, yeah, I'm suing too. Because there's a president here, all the way to the Supreme Court. He lost his first one. He lost. He's going to lose more. And out of 27, now 20, I said 26, I meant 27 rulings, he's lost 26. And one of them just became the Supreme Court. That's what I'm talking about. We are winning. And yes, they're going to enforce this thing. Here's the reason, because a lot of you think, well, Trump's not going to enforce it. Yeah, he is. And here's the thing. The people under Trump could be held accountable, lose their law license, go to jelly jail. All right? They're in trouble if they mess around with this court order. They ain't as bad as you think they are. Oh, but he owns the Supreme Court. No, he doesn't. And today is proof. He don't own the Supreme Court. Supreme Court owns the Supreme Court. And just as much as he thinks I got immunity for this, that, and the other, no. He ain't got immunity for everything. Now, we got another case in right now for the Supreme Court with Denninger, Hampton Denninger, who's a watchdog. In fact, there's 2. There's another lady who's also part of another watchdog independent group. And they both been fired wrongly, and they won in the lower courts, and now they're kicking them up to the Supreme Court. There's a good chance we got that one, too, because they were trying to fire Denninger, at least temporarily, until the Supreme Court ruled on it. And they were like, nope. Out of 9 of them, they were like, no, only 2 were willing to do that. I think they're going to kick that one back, too. He's blatantly breaking the law, y'all. He's blatantly, this ain't even like kind of sort of law. Constitutional, lower than law type law. Like, you don't even, like, that's like, don't come into my house and beat me up law. And then you come in and you beat them up law. And now you're broken the law. It's like right there in your face. And he's doing it. He's like, I'm going to do this. Just like he tried 60 times to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. Just like he tried, ironically, another, same word, same number, 60 times, 60 courts. 60 courts he went through to try to win the election in 2020, and he lost. There's going to be hundreds of court cases. There's going to be hundreds of court cases he's going to go through. He's going to push it till he can push it. But the judicial branch, they're pushing back. Thank God. Hey, follow me for more on Darren Monroe Politics. I'm going to talk about this later. Subscribe over there, Darren Monroe Politics. If you're looking at this from TikTok, TikTok may be gone in 30 days or less. They're gone April 5th. Bye. So I'm just saying, get over on YouTube. I get to wild out on YouTube anyway. I get to say what I want. I talk about election F. You know what the F is, liberals. You know what it is. I get to talk about constitutional crisis. Don't have my videos blocking nothing. I like me some YouTube. Get over to YouTube, Darren Monroe Politics.